right. My name is Micah Willis. I'm a musician from Salt Lake City, Utah. I've been making music for as long as I can remember. I remember when I was about 3 or 4, I had a little tape recorder, and I would make songs on that, and I had a keyboard, and I would play the programmed beats and make music to that and sing along and write songs. And then when I was about 7 or 8, I joined a choir, and that was my first experience performing in front of people, and I just fell in love with it. After that, I picked up the trumpet and did band class and musical theater, and just still doing it to this day. It's something I can't get away from.
Hey there, Bruce Marshall with you. Talk about my song, If Dreams Were Money. A tune I wrote with my band The Clue about 3 decades ago. We ended up putting it out on a demo, and I submitted it to the ASCAP Songwriters Workshop in Boston, and it won the workshop, which is a really cool thing. We got some studio time. We put out our second record with the proceeds from that award. And soon after that, I submitted the song to Bert Holman, the manager of the Allman Brothers, because I really thought Greg Allman would nail this song. And I got it to them, and as it turned out, Greg passed on it. It didn't surprise me. And as luck would have it, years later, his son, Michael Allman, heard it in a nightclub that I was playing, loved the song, and asked me if he could record it. And I said, yeah, I'll issue a license. Love that. So he put it out, and it came out on his debut record and did quite well for him. So I decided to do a new version of the song with my current band. We put it out in 2018. And that's the version that Verdict Records, Verdict Music with Steve Berger, heard and got it published. So they got it to Micah for me. And Micah really liked this song. He thought he could relate to it, he loved the lyrics. And he put out a beautiful version of it and a nice video, which I'm extremely excited about. So this song has really come a long way for me. It's done a lot of wonderful things for my career, and this is probably the part that I'm most excited about, with someone of the talent of Micah putting it out on his record. Absolutely can't wait to hear the finished product, and very excited about the whole deal.
I would say little things in everyday life. I find like music is a good escape. For me, I'm able to get through a lot of hard times by writing music. I think a lot of my songs are a little melancholy or sad, but it's kind of just the way I'm able to have some therapy, with myself and just with my music. I think the challenges in life can only be described in music in some ways. When you have a perfect chord progression and you're like, that just reminds me of that breakup or that really tough period, or happy times too. That's the best way that I can communicate those feelings, and I choose to do that through music. So, If Dreams Were Money, I got sent over by my friend Steve Berger, and it was by Bruce Marshall, who originally did it. And I immediately fell in love with it because I relate to it so much. I feel like every artist can relate to it in some way. But it was super bluesy, and I like that. And I wanted to do something a little different. Because I was kind of focusing more on like R&B and pop, but that bluesy groove in If Dreams Were Money just really, really got me. And then the lyrics are so beautiful. He sent them over to me, and it was something I could really, really relate to. So me and Steve and Bruce, we got on a Zoom call, and they asked me to cover it, and I was more than willing to. So I think we're really lucky in this day and age where we don't all have to be in the same room to plan these things out. So I know Steve and Bruce, they're on the East Coast. I'm over here in Salt Lake. So Bruce would just send me the lyrics and the chords, and we would just rehearse that with the band. And then we would just get together with Zoom calls and like bounce ideas off of each other's heads of like kind of where we wanted to like take the song. And they just kind of gave me full range to just do whatever I wanted with it and make it my own. So I just took it to the studio, we recorded it, sent it back to them. They said, great, let's do a music video with it. So I already had some ideas in mind of kind of what I wanted to do to make it my own. So what I did is I just got the band together and we tracked it here at Cold House Studio. And we thought, hey, why don't we just do a music video here too? We did one for another one of my songs called Toxic Love, and it turned out great. And I mean, this is a great studio to do these little live videos. And we just put it together, and it turned out great.
I'm gonna leave it up to you, baby. I'll say so long and goodbye.
Oh, that'd be great. I would send all the covers my way. Send all the covers my way. I would love that. I've seen some people do some dances to them and stuff. It just makes me so happy. I just want to make people feel something. And I always say I love to perform. That's my favorite thing because I like to look at the audience and see them happy. I know there's like a lot of shit that goes on in the world, and but when you step into that music venue and you see this artist on stage and they can make you feel something, it's sacred, it's spiritual in a way. And I love to see their face. I love to see them forget about life for just a little bit and enjoy their time and let the music really sink in.
By now,
New music coming soon. Stay tuned. I think you're really gonna like it. I love you.